music real quick. Alright, microphone should be good to go now. That music's a bit too low. There we go. That should be better. Alright. What is good, everyone? Appreciate everyone for being here on this fine Sunday. And, boom. Boom. We're here. Wow, these glasses are really reflective. This is one of my new pairs of glasses, but it's crazy reflective. You can just see my my monitor 100%. So let's see if it's not as reflective if I wear these. That was a lot, so let's not wear those today. Let's just go back to the originals, which are not very reflective because they're less size, I guess. Let me turn the music down in my headphones. Oh my god. Is it like laggy? Is the stream laggy? Oh my god. Ew. Time for some peek? Thank you. Thank you. I'm fully excited for this chapter. The stream looks weird when I look at it over here. I just want to make sure everything is good. It seems like choppy. I'm just gonna wave my hand in front and see how it looks. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, please let me know if things are weird with the stream, especially like audio, because obviously the visuals can be choppy. I mean, but the audio, that's the piece de resistance right there. So we need the audio to be good, because obviously all you're doing is watching me lose my mind, and if I lose my mind and it's like a JPEG, we'll just have to see. Also, for some reason, the chat isn't showing up. Fantastic. There we go. The chat. It's also, like, weirdly to the left. I don't know what's happening. I love technical difficulties. Big fan of those. But, putting that all aside for now, let's talk about what I think is going to happen. So, the stuff with Shocky last chapter, I was very surprised by. Very cool, very interesting. Big fan of it. Unexpected. And I think that's something I really appreciate, how unexpected it is. Because I don't think any of us expected Shocky to be nearly as important as she's seemingly being right now, which is cool. And it makes it feel very satisfying, because like on the reread, it's going to feel significantly more distinct seeing her appear for the first time with Rayleigh in Sabaody. Because we know at some point she's going to get with Rayleigh and, be at Sabaody. But the question is, when? It seems like before God Valley, which is also incredibly surprising to me. So there's a lot here that I'm very, very excited to see how that pans out. But Shocky, let's put that little pin in that discussion for now. Something else that's interesting to me, obviously, is that Rox. This is a Rox flashback, but we're having so much time dedicated to her. So I had this thought pop into my head earlier today, because I was thinking about what the chapter could be like, and I realized something. I think Oda is trying to make Shocky a Helen of Troy kind of figure. Now, I'll elaborate on this for just a second. So, Helen of Troy obviously was seen in history as the impetus for the Trojan War. A massive war that took out a, major section of Rome. And obviously, Rome was like the big people in the entire world. And possibly, if Shocky is meant to be this Helen of Troy figure, maybe Rox is meant to be the Roman Empire that falls. I don't know. I think that could be really cool. And if that is the case, that means God Valley was literally the fall of Rox, and maybe Shocky has something to do with it. That's obviously a lot there to speculate on, but I don't know. I feel as though like this Helen of Troy thing, I thought about it earlier today, and I'm like, okay, now where could he be going with this? because she's seen as the most beautiful person in the entire world, like even more than Hancock, seemingly. Well, maybe not more than, but in the world where pirates were like, you know, really starting to make waves, she was the girl. Even more than the literal pirate empress, most beautiful person in the whole world, Gloriosa. So I thought that was really interesting, and I'm intrigued to see how this pans out. Obviously, this is more an analysis thing and not really a theory. If it does pan out that way, that'll be awesome. I might make a little short about it, because I think that's a fun idea. I've never heard anyone talk about this, so I'm intrigued in the idea, obviously. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Now, my expectations for the chapter are obviously God Valley. To me, I don't know if we're going to see it all happen, but we're going to be at God Valley at some point during this flashback. If we continue following rocks, which I definitely think we will. So I'm very intrigued to see how much of God Valley we see, if we see it at all, which again, to me, that's very likely. But outside of that, I mean, my general expectations is we're going to see more of Rox's crew form. We obviously don't have everyone yet, but there's still a lot of people that we have. So a lot more people are going to come to the fold. We just saw Silver Axe show up, which, again, you know, Diaz Drake, possible potential there, which is cool. But overall, I'm excited for what's to come. I'm very excited. And I can't wait to read. I can't wait to read. But before that, I want to give two little spiels real quick. Next week is Anime NYC. I will be there once again, as well as many of your favorite One Piece creators. If you do see any of us, feel free to, you know, stop by and chat. It'll be a great time. I'm very excited to hang out with the One Piece creator scene once again, and many friends I know who are going to be there. Very excited. Very, very excited. I'll be there from Thursday to Sunday, so if you are there, that'd be cool. I know there's a One Piece cosplay thing. I will definitely be there. I think it's on Saturday. I like going to that every year, seeing all the cool stuff. I am so excited to see Rock's stuff. If I see Rocks, I'm immediately getting a picture with him. That'll be so cool. Because when I was in LA, I saw Captain John, and I'm like, why are you here, bro? So, hey, if I see more Captain Johns to just that one guy, that'll be pretty sick. Maybe even, like, some crazy pulls. Like a first ever Wang Ji cosplay is going to drop there, maybe. That would be cool. Anime NYC next week. I'm very excited. I got my badge literally directly in front of me. I just flipped it around. But now it is, I think, only the second stream of the month. Obviously, it's been kind of a quiet month for One Piece, but a very dominant, insane month when it comes to the stuff Oda's been cooking for the past entirety of this flashback. Oda's been absolutely destroying. So we are going to do our member giveaway. Let's see how that pans out. Also, I will bring this up right now, and I will probably do it. There was some Fiona and Cake news. Oh, echo. All right. There's some Fiona and Cake news. I'm working on a video on it right now. I'm excited. I'm very excited. There's a lot of speculations I have. I'm hoping to have that done before I go to Anime NYC. Obviously, the editing can't be too much. It's a single image that we saw, but October, we're going to get some new stuff then. And obviously, if you do want to help support the channel, considering being a member is greatly appreciated, as well as just chatting, commenting, liking, all that. So if you are just watching this as a VOD or watching it live, greatly appreciated. All right, we're going to send the 5 members now. Boom. All right, shout-outs to Michael Evans, Calf Sands, Christian Von Druska, Godzilla Sam 1954 parentheses Godzilla Sam, and Leo Dog. Shoutouts to you, Lucky 5, for becoming members of the channel. Speaking of Funnily enough, speaking of Godzilla, I know that Shin Godzilla is in theaters once again. I was not able to see it on Wednesday last week, but I do want to see it. If anyone has seen Shin Godzilla in theaters, please let me know. My friend saw it in like 4K or something. Like, I don't know what theater they went to. It was like some other chain that's not AMC. I don't really have any of those near me, so I don't know. Maybe it was like a Regal. I know Regal is another brand. I don't know. We'll wait for that. Also, fun fact, Sonic Mania 2. That was a thing that happened over the past few days. Not a reveal, but like beta footage, like this was the plan. That stuff's crazy. I did honestly consider making a video on that as well, because I was losing my mind watching that get revealed slowly. And of course it's an Australia level. Every time I think, oh, Kev, Australia, something just happens. Something just happens, you know? Alright. But with that, overall thoughts, my prediction, this Helen of Troy shocky angle. I'm hoping this comes true. I thought about it today and I'm like, okay, let's cook with this idea. Let's cook with this idea. Alright. Now, let's move. One Piece, chapter 1157, Legendary Bar. Like Shocky's bar? Now, okay, now I think I'm actually cooking with this. The Shocky, it could be Shocky's bar. It could obviously not be Shocky's bar, but, you know, I like this thought process. I'm just kind of hoping it happens. Okay. Shocky's bar. I mean, a Legendary Bar. Let's move all this stuff to the side. I'm also going to fix the brightness on my screen. That should be good. Boom. Alright, you can see me pretty well. I got a pretty well lit, pasty white Casper the Friendly Ghost face right now. Cool. Chat. Oh, I can see the chat here. Alright, perfect. Legendary Bar. One Piece, chapter 1157. And we're continuing with Yamato's cover story. We have this adorable Kaido snowman in the background. Oh my god! Ulti and Page 1 made the Kaido snowman. That's so fun. So Ulti and Page 1 are making a Kaido snowman. And Yamato, Kiku, and the one Yakuza woman, who I don't remember her name, but the one who has the big like wings look to her, are praying to this grave. Now, is this Odin's grave? That would be cool if this is Odin's grave. It could also be Ryuma's grave, but I doubt it. Why would Yamato go to Ryuma's grave? Alright. Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 39. Massive cover story we have here. He fought against Kaido to protect his village, but perished without leaving a body behind. Oh no. I don't like the leaving... Perished without leaving a body behind? I don't like that. You know how One Piece is. No body, no death. No body, no death. So, whoever's grave this is... Cho, thank you. Whoever's grave this is probably alive. Probably alive. Probably a little, like, what's it called? Kind of like Killer was. You know, hidden, doing their own thing. So, perished without leaving a body behind. His village. Fought against Kaido to protect his village. No, I'm immediately thinking Gecko Moria as well, Sung Jinwoo. I'm immediately thinking Gecko Moria. That has to be where this is going. Because Moria, especially in this wintry environment, Kuri? It was Kuri, right? The wintry? No, it was Ringo. Ringo was the wintry area of Wano. I'm fairly certain. I think Ringo is the winter place. It is, yes. Okay. Now, he fought against Kaido to protect his village, but perished without leaving a body behind. This could also be that one samurai that looked like Zoro. It could be him. So the top 3 thoughts immediately: Odin. That's the one I'm thinking. But that would mean this is the end of the cover story if it's Odin's grave, which would be interesting. It would be very interesting if this is Odin's grave. This could be Ryuma, but I doubt we're going to see Ryuma's grave until Zoro sees it at the end of the story. And it could be the samurai guy who looked like Zoro, but I kind of doubt that. But it would make sense for not leaving a body behind because he was in that cave with the other samurai guys. Was he the Ringo guy? We will check this in a second. I don't remember the dude's name. Oh my god, he was. Oh, it definitely could be this guy. It could easily be this guy. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. No, of course Odin's not from the West Blue. They're in a grave. Moria went to Wano and took Ryuma's corpse. Moria could have easily taken more than just Odin's corpse. I mean, Ryuma's corpse. Could be Odin. You get what I'm saying. Alright, let's continue. Alright, we're actually in the chapter now. The chapter is called Legendary Bar. Legendary Bar. Ushimaru. Thank you. Alright. Embezzle. Sorry, that's funny. Embezzle. Oh, this is a double page spread. Alright, Embezzle. International Charity Sanctuary. Embezzle? I love One Piece. Just stupid crap like that. Embezzle. Alright. Yahoo! That's everything from the vault. They had a fortune in here. It's a very Chinese looking area here. Very Chinese looking. This is cool. Okay. The previous cover story and went to. Okay, we'll check that in a second. Actually, no, we're checking it now. I don't want to stop the flow of the chapter, so we'll check it now. 1154. Go pay respects at the grave of the hero, born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo. Born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo? What? Born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo? Who are they talking? That can't be Ryuma. That can't be. Born in the West Blue? I probably had that exact thought process come to me while reading this chapter. But obviously, this is the chapter where Loki has that intensely sad moment, and also Rox is revealed. So I don't think I thought about that much more than that. Born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo. This could easily be the Zoro guy, though. It could be. All right, let's continue though. Embezzle. All right, so this could be in that Chinese-inspired island. I think it's just called Kano. It could be in Kano, but it could just be some random island. All right. They had a fortune in here. Good job. We've got the goods. Time to pull out, folks. That's okay. Good job. We've got the goods. That's Wang Zhi talking. Oh, Don Marlin is blasted. Sorry, that was so loud. That was so loud. All right, time to pull out, folks. Who's talking here? Oh, this is some person who lives here. No, wait. That money was all donated for the sake of hungry children. Liar. Why is it collecting dust in your vault then? Hey, Wang Zhi, hey. Lower the lift one more time. We're still down in the... Oh, he turns it off. Turns it off. Okay. Oh, Wang Zhi already does not like them. He is such a disgusted face here. So disgusted. Embezzle is an Earthbound name. That's so true. A funny pun name. Okay, so Shiki is already completely fine abandoning his crewmates. I mean, not Shiki. Wang Zhi. So much whining. Hey, Shiki. Oh, right. I forgot about them. Speaking of Shiki, did anyone hear the dub voice of Shiki? What was the direction? I was so confused on what they were doing there. All right. So, wait, what? Okay, first off, this one panel is very weirdly shaded. With Whitebeard, Kaido, and Stussy, probably. I think it's Stussy. Because we haven't seen her here. It's pretty much everyone but Stussy. Gloriosa is not on the screw yet. Okay. It has to be Stussy. So long, suckers. Someone tosses a bomb down there? Shiki threw a bomb to kill them? He's so diabolical. Gee ha ha ha. More for the rest of us, you fools. Curses. They know about the grift we're running. Where are the soldiers? They're almost here. Make sure they don't escape. Yes, your holiness. Oh, I love these guys. These guys are bums. Embezzle. Charity. Close the temple gates. Eek, iron bars. Iron bars? Oh, that's Stussy. So Stussy is there. Who's down there then? Because it's Whitebeard, Kaido, and someone. Where's Stussy? Is that her there? Oh, she's got a little hat. That's got to be Stussy. It's, yeah. All right. Are they trying to lock us in here? Out of the way, Buck, and I'll smash them open. All right, we got a little dramatic page turn panel of Big Mom. Huh? Oh, whoa. Oh, it's probably Silver Axe who was down there, actually. I just remembered him. All right. So Whitebeard's using his power on the entire island. So I guess this isn't Kano. It's just some random place. All right. What? Is the ground sinking? No, it's an earthquake. He's doing this. New gate. And then Wang Zhi and not Sunbell. Barbell? Barbell? Hold on. Yeah, just Barbell. Yep. Barbell. Our temple. I'm jealous. Wish I had one of those. What, a fruit power? Take your time and choose wisely. It'll be wisely. It'll be with you for life. That's a good point. Hey, who tried to bury me alive down there? It was you, Shiki. Oh, why if it isn't my good friend Kyo? Thank goodness you're alive. I was so worried. He's so buggy-coated. He's so buggy-coated. I love him. Oh, Captain John wasn't there either. I see him in this panel. What kind of stupid games are you playing over there? Get the lead out, people. Oh, and Shiki and Kyo are the Zoro Sanji. They hate each other. I'll kill you. That treasure better be safe. Gonzui is packing a bunch of stuff. Oh my god, wait, Wang Zhi pointed at Shiki. The dynamic of this crew is so awful. It's great. It's so chaotic. Of course, of course. Hey, Rocks, look at the sea around us. Oh, it's probably weird because of Whitebeard's power. Oh, we got a single page. Okay, we're switching to single page now. It's the Navy. We're surrounded. Vohahaha. Looks like we got trouble. Hey, no time for fighting amongst yourselves back there. We gotta hit the waves. Hit the waves. Okay. It's the Navy. It's too soon. Were they tipped off? Were they tipped off? Oh, we're already thinking there's a mole in the crew. Which is probably Stussy. If not, though, I mean, I have no idea. Oh, duh. Silver Axe. Silver Axe could be the mole. I had that whole discussion about him being Drake's dad. And, yeah, it could be Silver Axe. What am I talking about? It's too soon. Were they tipped off? And this is right after he joins. It could easily be him. Belay that. Don't hit the waves. Hit the enemy. sink them all, and take all their loot. Wow. It's insane how much... Of course he looks like Blackbeard. Of course he does. Within just 2 years of their founding, the Rocks Pirates were responsible for 16 recorded raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports being burned to the ground, 5 towns leveled, 1 kingdom brought to ruin. Is that the ruined kingdom? Is that where Mihawk is? Oh, that's so cool. It has to be that. Isn't it called Ruined Kingdom? Ruined Kingdom One Piece? No. What's it called? Is it Muggy Kingdom? Muggy Kingdom? Nah, bro. Nah, this could easily be the place. This could easily be the place. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Because then it would be like so many more places are impacted by rocks than we know. And we know this kingdom fell to ruin. We just specifically heard that. And the only people left are the mandrills or whatever. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. That would be so awesome. Okay. 1 kingdom brought to ruin. 3 special violations of Article 18 of World Law. And 25 crimes that were completely covered up. What? What? What were those 25 crimes? Though the future king of the pirates, Goldie Roger, also sailed the seas at this time, these few years of frenetic activity might as well be known as the era of rocks. That's a crazy stat list. You know, dare I say, that's quite a feat right there. That's quite a feat. All right, the raids and sunken ships, that's whatever. 14 ports burned to the ground, 5 towns leveled, 1 kingdom brought to ruin. I will say, I don't know if it's me hyper analyzing. I feel like the art in this chapter is kind of rushed. Am I crazy? The art feels kind of rushed. Like, some of these panels have very strange like shading. It reminds me of that one chapter with Kuma, with Ginny's death. It reminds me of the art in that, where it felt like kind of like crayon like, if that makes sense. Obviously it might just be me, but I feel like the art in this chapter is kind of rushed. 1 kingdom brought to ruin. 3 special violations of Article 18 of World Law. That's another thing. We have no idea what that is. And also 25 crimes that were completely covered up. 25? What? I mean, one of them is probably Emu's room. Alright, but let's continue. The Era of Rocks. Alright, we're in a new area completely. Enishi. Never have we heard of this place. Enishi. Completely new place. What do you want, Harold? Get lost. Unaffiliated countries are a lawless land in our eyes. The people who live in them have no rights. But it's not proper. The world government doesn't make all the rules of the world. Let those people go. When Elbaf was suffering from famine, they brought us food and asked for nothing in return. They are friends and saviors. Help us, King Harold. Oh, so this guy's working for the world government. He might be a Marine. I think he is a Marine. I think he's a Marine. This looks like a Marine ship. Okay. Now is the time to repay the debt we owe them. I will not back down from this. Listen, Harold. If you want to bring that up, Elbaf is still only a hopeful future member of the government. If you aid us, it might benefit you. But if you protect an unaffiliated nation, it will only decrease your chances of joining. And he's just ready to absolutely light these people up. This random Marine guy. Oh my god! Oh no, he just shoots this random girl. Now clear the way, Harold. None of these prisoners are people to us. Oh, dude, nah, that's... Nah. King Harold, and he just jumps off the ship. Oh, it's a world government ship. I lied. It was a world government ship. Okay. King Harold of Elbaf shows his true stripes after feigning allegiance to the government. He sinks an innocent warship. Okay, so that's Morgan's writing this crap. Morgan's must have got paid like crazy for that one. Like, oh my god, the King of Elbaf attacks innocent warship. Innocent warship is crazy, by the way. Innocent warship. So this place must have been just wiped off the map. I mean, this is an unaffiliated country. So they're just killing these random people. The plan was probably they were going to kill all these people, take the land for themselves, make a new place for like the Celestial Dragons or just a new country in general. Okay. Wow, that's terrible. All right. Oh, now Harold might be... This might be what gets him to team up with Rob. Vohahaha. I told you. That's what the government does. Come on, Harold. Let's share drinks at the castle. Okay, they're at Ida's bar. Okay. Morgan's is 11 at this time. Okay, so it can't be Morgan's then. Nonsense. I'm not allowing a man of such infamy into my country. Join me, Harold. You and your whole country. Stop being so stubborn and just give up. I can't stand to see you bowing and scraping to the government anymore. Oh wait, Ida's bar could be the legendary bar. I also love this. This is a great, like, Aokiji Blackbeard parallel. I love this. This is awesome. Alright, is this a double page? No. Mark my words. Oh, he shaved his head. He did shave his head in that last one. He still had his hair there. So this must have been not immediately after, but probably a bit after. Oh, he's gonna take the horns out soon. He's gonna take the horns out because he's bald now. Mark my words. Elbaf will be part of the world government one day. And you think shaving your head will make them see your contrition? What kind of culture did you get that from? Yes, Garp laughed at me too. Garp? Garp? What? Garp? Garp. You know how much he hates the brass he works for? He should just be a pirate already. It's an organization. Some are miscreants, but as a whole, the Navy works hard to save lives on a daily basis. Oh wow, we are just straight up talking about this. Okay. We're just talking about how the Navy system has corrupt. Okay, wow. They've even begun to accept a number of recruits from Elbaf, starting with John Giant. If only I could send more of our overly powerful warriors. I know that their strength would go a long way toward helping the downtrodden. Sounds like the last thing I want to face out there. The John Giant drop. Casually. Starting with John Giant. Come on, Ida. Talk him out of this. Well, if Harold were my son, I think I'd say, choose better friends. Hey, that's not funny. So Ida hates rocks. I love that. Also, Garp. Casual Garp drop. Fun. Navy HQ. Okay, we're definitely seeing Garp. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're locking in now. Alright. All the giant has to do is roll over in his sleep, and I'll crush the human sleeping next to him. These anti-giant remarks, not cool. If they get angry and lose control, it could be life-threatening. How are we supposed to coexist with something like that? That's what the higher-ups said. So, speak for yourself. Ugh, that's gotta be Garp complaining. Yep. Isn't that a good thing for the Navy to have, though? Alright, Garp's a Vice Admiral, Sengoku and Suru are here. All Vice Admirals. Kong is an Admiral. Okay. Isn't that a good thing for the Navy to have, though? Harold's an honest, well-meaning man. He wants to change Elbaf's history. Rumor says that Rox has been trying to win him over. If he joins their crew, even the Navy might not be able to stop them. Okay. I like that Suru's here. I kind of only expected Sengoku to show up, because Sengoku and Garp are obviously bros. But I appreciate Suru being here. I also really appreciate Kong being here. I know, but still. Sheesh, I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place. The problem is, historically speaking, they've been a vicious people. Yeah, and I want them on our side, Kong. Just bring Elbaf into the world government. You think that's up to me? I wish. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love Garp being angry. I love Garp being angry. Fuller led 42 years ago. This is God Valley, right? This is God Valley. Incident. Is it 38 or 42? 38 years ago. Okay, never mind. We're still 4 years away. Hey, did you see this? It's a scandal. The papers are saying that Shakuyaku's not the captain of the Kuja Pirates anymore. Oh my god. Was I seriously right about the Helen of Troy thing? Because now they're talking about Shaki again. Does that mean our chances of running across her at sea are basically zero now? This is devastating. I only went out to sea to be a pirate because I dreamed of being boarded by Shakuyaku one day. We've been wasting the best years of our lives. Come back to us, Shaki. Oh, Rox is... Okay, so Glorious is in the crew now. And that's why Shaki was the captain. What does Shaki think she's doing? Didn't she quit because she wanted to chase after a man? Just like you did, Gloriosa? Oh my god, is that Katakuri? Is that Katakuri? I see Oven. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay. Katakuri, my goat. That's so cool. Just like you did, Gloriosa? Even the Island of Women can't defeat love, it seems. I didn't expect you to understand the agony of true love. With the way you crank out babies like popcorn. Oh, there's Daifuku there, too. Crank out babies like popcorn. That is crazy. Crank out babies like popcorn. That is one of the wildest things I've ever heard. Oh my god. She didn't even get offended. She wasn't even offended by that. I find it hard to believe that she's got love sickness, though. If it's with Roger, I'll never forgive her. Everyone always talks about Shaki this, Shaki that. But you've never had eyes for anyone but me, right, Newgate? I've never had eyes for you at all. What? But it's me, Miss Buckin. I could have any man in the world. So, what's your problem? My problem is I want you. Look out, people. We got big news. We got big news. Is he here? Is the man here? What's up? The Kuja ship is by the shore. Huh? What? Oh, this is so bad. The entire island's gonna be fiending for Shaki. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. It was one of the most shocking days in the history of Pirate Island. Of all people, the untouchable idol herself, object of the world's desire, set foot into a lair of wild, untamed beasts. Yep, that's yeah. And they don't even turn to stone when they fall in love with her. That's crazy. Okay. A goddess has stepped onto our soil. I can die happy right now. Tritoma? Where's Tritoma? Where's Tritoma? It says, thank you, Tritoma. I'll take it from here. Okay. Is that her back there? So this is Pirate Island. We're also not seeing her at all, which I'm not going to lie. You know, I don't know how I fully feel about the her being Luffy's mom theory. That adds to it to me. That does add to it, that we're not seeing her. Obviously, Luffy is still 25 years from... Actually, no. At this point, 23 years from being born. But still, like, that does add something, in my opinion. So this is Pirate Island. Why is she here? There's no reason for someone like you to take one more step onto this filthy island. I can't see through her brilliance and my tears. Is she really here? Or am I dreaming? So gorge. What a beaut. Would you be perhaps looking to join the Rocks Pirates, like Lady Gloriosa did? No. I want to live here for a little while. Rayleigh? What happened? What happened with Rayleigh, bro? What? Is this a double page? No. Alright. Okay. I'm a pirate too, you know. I can't quit the business. But the Navy's still after me. So I want to hide out here for the moment. Will you protect me? Of course we will. It smells here. We'll clean it up. I'd like to open my own business. We'll get it built right now, and we'll plant flowers. Yo, 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 what's all the ruckus? Bunch of numbskulls loitering about and causing a scene. The bar is Shocky's bar, but it's on Pirate Island. That's what I'm hearing right now? It's the Rocks Pirates, oh no. Please, sirs, don't be angry. This was all our idea. Just don't kick her off the island. Oh my... What? Shocky's ripoff bar. Wow. This was the famed establishment of Pirate Island full lead. Shocky's ripoff bar. Noted for its month-long waiting list. What the hell is this? So we got a bunch of people fiending. None of Rox's crew, seemingly. I'm so glad you came. Welcome. You're my very first customer. Would you stop in and have a drink? And never mind. They all immediately. Yep. Alright. Well, that was fast. Even Rox, bro. Even Rox is fiending. There's an angel among us. Even Whitebeard. Whoa. Whoa. This lone peony, blooming amid the blasted wasteland, brought beauty and comfort to the island. Alright. In time, she would become an irreplaceable treasure to the pirates who made this island their home. And what is treasure, if not something that can be stolen? She is the Helen of Troy. Oh, I can't get it open. We'll help. Ah, this bar smells nice. Who's this guy? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's this guy with the hat? Who's the guy with the hat? Because there's Shiki, Don Marlin, Captain John. That's probably Silver Axe back there. Oh, that's Strusen. Strusen's the guy with the hat. Marie Joie. Marie Joie. Marie Joie. We are zooming in as much as possible. Oh. Give Harold this ultimatum then. If you warriors of Elbaf meet the following requirements, you will be allowed to join the world government. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Sorry. This is a lot right now. This is a lot. This following requirement. This following requirement. What's the requirement? Oh, Kill rocks. Okay, kill rocks. Okay. Okay. That's the end of the chapter? Yeah, that's gotta be. Okay. Okay. That was a lot. The art got noticeably way better, by the way. Way better. Like, basically, it is kind of hilarious because ever since Shocky showed up, the art got way better. He probably put a lot of effort into drawing her, which is not shocking. Pretty much, the art got better. This Anishi page and on, the art's great again. There's just some little hiccups here. Like this page here of the within 2 years, that's all. Like the art there is kind of weird. The art when they throw the bomb down, that panel's kind of strange. But overall, the art was good for the most part. My complaint about the art did kind of subside. This was great. This is another really good chapter. A lot of setup for the most part, which is cool. A lot of, it's weird that I said setup for lore, but, it felt more like we're building up to what's going to happen. Like, killing rocks, that's going to be a huge thing. Are we going to see that happen? Honestly, maybe. Honestly. Now, is he going to kill rocks? Of course not. The people who kill rocks are probably Roger and Garp and, like, Elda. Alright, probably all of them. This Shocky stuff is so interesting that they make her such a big deal. I don't know fully how I feel about it, to be honest with you. I don't 100% know. I'm interested. I do think there's this Helen of Troy thing has legs. I think it has legs. Because they're seeing as she's the most beautiful person in the whole world. And what is treasure if not something that could be stolen? It would just cut away. We just cut away from that. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. That's very interesting to me. And she's obviously doing this to make a ton of money and also avoid the Marines. Which is great. Wow. Okay. Overall, this is another really good chapter. I love the dynamics of this crew. This entire beginning section was awesome. This entire beginning section, this Era of Rocks section that we cut away to Harold, that entire section was great. It had a great showcase of the crew dynamics, a bunch of fun gags, a bunch of fun character interactions. We even get this cool action scene with Whitebeard. I think in the anime, that's going to be great. I'm very excited to see that in the anime. I loved how much of a jerk Shiki is. It's very charming and fun. Very buggy, like I said before. This stuff here, too. Garp. We're just talking about Garp with rocks and Harold. That's so interesting. I like how Ida hates rocks. I really like that. And then we get to the Shocky stuff, which is interesting. I'm more intrigued to see where this goes, because I'm really on this Helen of Troy thing. And now she's going to get stolen from this island. By who? By what group? A pirate? A marine? We don't know. She was abducted. She was abducted. Helen was abducted. Bro. Okay. This has legs. This has legs. I'm just reading the Wikipedia for Helen of Troy right now. A figure in Greek mythology said to have been the most beautiful woman in the whole world. Her subsequent marriage to Paris of Troy was the most immediate cause of the Trojan War. I'm really trying to find... Oh, here. Here we go. The obligations of the oath precipitated the Trojan War. Oh, wait, here. Okay. when she married Menelaus when she was still very young. In most accounts, including Homer's, Helen ultimately fell in love with Paris due to Aphrodite's influence and willingly went to Troy with him. Though there are also stories that she was abducted. Yeah, because I know that she was abducted. Seduction or kidnapping. Okay, here we go. That sounds so weird out of context. Okay. Paris, a Trojan prince, came to Sparta to claim Helen in the guise of a supposed diplomatic mission. Before the journey, Paris had been appointed by Zeus to judge the most beautiful goddess. Anyway, so that's unrelated. Although Helen is sometimes depicted as being forcibly abducted by Paris, most ancient Greek sources following Homer believe that Helen fell in love with the Trojan prince and went to Troy willingly. I mean, love is kind of like, stealing and stuff like that. In Homer, Helen herself says that she followed Paris, or that she was led to Troy by Aphrodite, which is love. Love, like Amazon lily, like love. Paris carried off Helen, states that Paris got her to fly with him. Okay. This is very interesting. I'm very into this idea. I'm sorry for rambling so much about it, but I just think this is cool. And Oda loves mythology. I can easily see this happening. Small detail, I think. Mato stopped a fight. Who's Mato? Stopped a fight between Loki and Hyrden. She's giving them drinks to try and help them make up. Mato? Who is Mato? Mato? I did see the cute little baby. Oh, Mato's the bartender. That's definitely the bartender. She looks the exact same. Help them make up. Is Mato like... Yeah, this is the same girl. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay. Now... Okay, she's not Ida's daughter. That's what I checked immediately. Okay, so I just didn't know her name. That's cute though. I like that the little cutesy scenery. I think this chapter subtly confirms that Shiki has the float fruit. Okay. Do you think the bomb was like a delayed explosion, or did he just like beep? Also, the bomb? Shiki throwing a bomb? Like Buggy? The Buggy Mom? Interesting. I think Kaido wants to believe Harold will be the bridge between giants and humans. But when God Valley happens, he sees Harold get Domi reversied. Since he's so nice, he reverses. Interesting. To brutally killing rocks in the most evil way possible, breaking any faith he had that the Oni race could be good. From then on, his faith in Joy Boy was gone. Onis can only become evil. That's awesome. That's actually really awesome. I never thought of Harold getting Domi reversied, but I actually really like that idea. I think it's very charming. It would be a great way to bring us back into the present time with Dorian Broggie being Domi reversied as well. So I like that a lot. I'm not going to say I hope that happens, but I could easily see it happening, which I like. The main reason I say I don't see it happening like 100% is because I don't think we're going to see the full extent of God Valley, but I love that. That's honestly a really good idea. The Domi Reversi coming full circle, very satisfying. Pun not intended, but very satisfying. All right. Overall, that was a really good chapter. I would probably give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed that a lot. Not like my favorite of the Rocks chapters so far, but overall, very good. Very good. I cannot wait for the next one. Kill Rocks is what we're ending on. At this point, we've almost been fought. When did Rocks first show up? Let me see what chapter. It was 1154. We've been following Rocks for over a month. Over a month now. It'll probably be almost 2 months. Unless the flashback doesn't end next chapter, it will be like 2 months straight of Rocks. which is awesome. I love Rocks. Rocks has so much cool factor. So I'm actually very happy to be following him. This is a long-deserved character that I think most of us really want to see more about this guy. So it's really satisfying. Really satisfying to see. I think... I don't know how much longer, though. That's the thing. I don't know how much longer this is going to go. We're got to see God Valley. Maybe not all of it. We're going to see it happen. We still got 4 years to go. 4 years to go. So I don't know. There's a lot that could happen here. There's a lot that could happen here. So I'm very excited. The Shocky angle. Rocks. Rocks, yeah. I was thinking of something. I think I will do the Helen of Troy thing. I think it's definitely possible. It's a fun little theory. I love mythology, so I would love to see it happen. But there's no chapter next week, so we will not, I guess, have anything next week. Because one, I will be in New York City. So if I do a fun little like stream with creators, that could be something. But I'll probably do like a fun little, like a vlog or whatever. I don't know. Fun little Anime NYC vlog. That could be fun. Yeah. So that'll probably be it from me. I don't know. I feel like there's something more here with this what's it called? This Helen of Troy angle. I feel like I've never heard anyone talk about this, and I think it's cool. So I doubt it'll be a full theory because I don't know how much Shocky footage even exists for me to even do this, but it'll definitely be something. So that'll be it for me. Hope you all enjoyed. It has been a fantastic day of One Piece. I'm very happy with this chapter. I cannot wait for the next one. More rocks. We need more rocks. I need more of this guy. He's so cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Obviously, if other people do talk about this Helen of Troy thing, please let me know. I would love to hear other people talk about this, see if they're on the same side as me, if they're cooking, if they see the vision. That's it for me. Next week, MAOIC. If anyone is there, definitely show love. So, boom. Oh yeah, and also Fiona and Cake, Huntress Wizard video will be out before MAOIC. I will have that out likely on Wednesday. That's my goal. So, yeah. That'll be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. One Piece 1157. Insane. But we're there. Oh, also, I got some frames. Now, these will probably not show up. They'll probably be insanely reflective. But I got this Steel Ball Run poster in New York. It was really cool. And I got it. It was... Let's not show the reflection of the chapter. Oh my god. Alright, so we got the Steel Ball Run poster. It's awesome. It's awesome. I got it framed. I don't know where to put it. That's kind of an issue. But I got it framed. I will be trying to find where to put it. I also framed some other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. Brandon King sent a meme. Alright, yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's that one artist. I think I used their art in a video one time. Toadgashi, yeah. Alright. They make fantastic art. I also got some other frames, like that Marceline picture that's back there. You can't see it right now. Over there, I got that accurately framed. I got some other stuff that I'm trying to just actually be framed and not just aware. Yeah. That'll be it for me. If you want to continue talk about One Piece and continue the discussion, obviously there is a Discord server It should be linked in the description. Check it out. We do discussions in there sometimes after chapters as well. If you want to join, feel free. Okay, now I'm serious. That will be it for me. Thank you so much for watching.